Hey, I'm Sam. I wasn't always. My hippie parents named me after a town they drove through. Would have been fine if it was Silas, West Virginia. You would have thought of me as an old-timey sailor, but that's fine. At least you would have been able to spell it. But you drop one letter and everybody loses their fucking minds. I eventually switched to one of my middle names, Isaac, but I like the way S. Isaac Delay sounded, so I kept the S. And then everybody would tell me, they would see it printed, and they would tell me they read it as Sir Isaac. You'd think I'd remember being knighted. And they would ask me what the S stands for, and I had two jokes for this. I had the spy joke. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Or I had the Lord of the Rings joke. It is in the language of Mordor, which I will not utter here. You wouldn't think there'd be any racism in this story, but, you know. Then again, I didn't think there was any racism in ice cream trucks until this week. You know, it just got me thinking, you know, I had this weird name that was a problem for me growing up. And it got me thinking about black people's names. There's all the jokes about the Letitias and the Deshawns, and I never really understood why people, you know, made a fuss about it. But I thought, you know, I wonder if there's a reason for those names. And so I Googled it, and sure enough, there actually is a reason. There were those names started back in the 70s with the Black Power movement as a way of affirming black culture, which I think is great. I genuinely think that's a good thing. The racists love it too, though. They get to throw the resume in the trash without ever even, you know, scheduling. They weren't going to hire you anyway. It's just, you know, this saves you both some time, you know? But it still kind of sucks. You know, the Romneys were never held back by the fact that they're all named after articles of clothing, right? Like, you know, yes, hi, I'm Mitt Romney, and this is my son Tag and my daughter Button. Over here, they're cousins Zip and Spats, and oh look, it's Uncle Cumberbund! All of their names must have been chosen on a tour of the sweatshop. You know, there they are, Mitt Romneys, walking around the sweatshop where they make all of their clothing line that they're going to sell. What's this fine young gentleman doing here? The floor manager says he's attaching tags to the shirts before they go out to the stores. They're going to get shipped out all over the world where people will buy them, take them home, tear the tag off, throw it away, and never think of it again. Romney turns to his wife and he says, Petticoat, I know just what to name our son. There's a good reason for the black names. There's a good reason for the Deshawns and the Letitias. But the Romneys are just, they're just taking the idea of a stuffed shirt too far. It's a little on the nose. So I asked my parents. They gave me the names that they gave me. They gave me 4 names. But I asked them about, you know, why they gave me these names that were problematic. And they said they chose all of the names because they liked the sound. Great. So you weren't so much having a kid as you were hosting an experimental jazz album in your uterus. I was this close to being named Shooby-Doo-Bop Dee-Dee.